It's your girl Kay. Welcome back to my channel. I feel like I have not picked up a camera in a while, so I just wanted to check with you guys, let you know where I'm at with things. So I am officially 28 days away from pinning. Like literally, is today Friday? My pinning is on a Thursday. So I get pinned exactly 4 weeks from yesterday. That's crazy. We only have 3 more exams left in this term, and then we have to do a HESI exit and a OB and P's HESI, and that's it. Right now on the calendar it says we have to do a HESI exit 1 and a HESI exit 2, but my teacher is thinking about letting those of us, which I'm putting myself in that number, those that complete HESI exit 1 and pass it on the first try, there's no need really to do a HESI exit 2, and I agree. So hopefully she stand by that, because I don't want to take 2 HESI exits when I don't have to. But you guys, like, whew. P's was today was the exam 3 in P's, so I'm done with the P's. I'm moving on to maternity. It was a difficult section. I had 3 tests. My grades were exactly 77, 77, and an 82 today. Like testing over 4 or 5 chapters, 3-4 days apart. Like, yo, this term literally was suffocating me. I feel so much better now. I know for sure that I passed P's now. I mean, the grades ain't the best, but you guys, listen. And the amount of time and the amount of material that we're covering, baby, that's gonna have to do. I'm not stressing over anything. I'm not stressing. I just refuse. I don't know, you guys. It's just been feeling. You know, the craziest thing is, I kid you not, for the last week, I would say for the last week and a half, every other night, I'm having the craziest of dreams. What I would say nightmares. Like, I wake up in sweats. This morning, I've been up since legit 4 o'clock in the morning. Just been up. I could not go back to sleep, and then I ended up FaceTiming my sister, who's a truck driver, and we was talking and whatnot. But these dreams have been consisting from me failing exams, me just completely not hearing my alarm, and just completely oversleeping the day away, sleeping the day away. Because class started at 7:30. I've been waking up 1 p.m. Like, waking up at 4 in the morning, thinking it's 1 p.m. Like, I'm like, what in the hell? This is the first time I've ever, like, I've just been really extremely anxious. This morning before the test, I literally got to school an hour and a half earlier, because I just had this big fear that that dream I had really happened. Like, I was like, oh, hell no. And I ended up making the highest score that I've made so far in this class. But I'm so close to getting pinned, and graduation is like the closer that I'm getting, and the fact that I'm so close now, it's like different worries in a different term. I have no doubt in my mind that I'm going to be a nurse at this point. Now it's like, okay, now I'm worried about money for NCLEX, money for registration to take the boards, money for this, money for UWorld. It's like, new term, new problems. When will they end? And I'm sure after NCLEX, worried about getting a job, worried about moving, worried about finances, worried about this, when I'm going to bridge, which actually that's not even a worry, because I made up my mind that I'm going to go ahead and work for at least a year and a half before talking about bridging, because I need to get my life together. And so, you know, these are good worries, though. These are good worries. You know, guys, I'm excited. You know, moving on to maternity, just moving on. The key thing is moving. That's the key word. I'm just grateful that I am moving along. Moving it along. I don't know if you guys can relate out there, if you are nursing students or nurse, your license, but I don't know. Like I feel like every term I've had different factors. Like for me, it is not the fact that nursing school is so hard, because it is stressful. Nursing school is very stressful. Learning to critically think is very, that takes time. It's a skill that is learned. That is a learned skill. Critical thinking is a learned skill, period. A lot of people, especially me, don't go, even though I was in the healthcare field, I was a CNA, I was a med tech, I had to develop that skill of critical thinking. That's not something that I just went into nursing school with, you know what I'm saying? But outside of that, it's just having finance, being a parent, a single parent. It's like the stresses outside of nursing school has just made the program twice as intense, at least in my case. I don't know if anybody else can relate with me, but it's like the outside factors that makes nursing school that much more stressful. I don't, oh God, like, and right now my energy is deplored. You hear me? Like the amount of stress that I was in, like even y'all, sorry if it's too TMI, but even my menstrual cycle was delayed 14 days. Because I was talking with my cousin, like, hold on, I didn't have a menstrual cycle last month. I did not have one last month. And then I looked at my app, my period app that I have on my phone. It showed that I was 14 days delayed. Like, the amount of stress that I'm under even affected that. Like, calm down, little baby. We're at the end. Keep it together. And things just always seem to line up. I was able to order my pinning dress and my pinning shoes yesterday. So I'm really excited about that. Of course, I'm going to film that once it comes in. But just staying strong, y'all. Just staying strong, staying motivated. That is the hardest part of this journey, for sure, is staying motivated. Staying motivated. Being motivated even when you're low, even when you're uncertain, even when, you're just going through multiple things just coming at you. Staying motivated is definitely key, and it's definitely a whole struggle. It was a whole struggle for me, just something as simple as staying motivated, honestly. So I encourage you guys, about to start nursing school, good luck. You can do this. Or in coming into med surg, which for me, y'all already know, your girl almost didn't make it, and it was by 1 point. I needed HESI for 1 point. I missed the grade requirement by 8 points and almost didn't make it. But your girl killed that HESI, and then I killed it again with the med surg HESI. So, you know your stuff, but you don't be discouraged, y'all. Do not be discouraged. Keep it moving. I saw one of my classmates that I started with, and she started with us back in December. It is now November, and she's back in term 1. If that is not perseverance, I don't know what is. I really hope she make it this time, because at my school you get, I think it's 3 attempts, because she failed term 2 with us, and that's when we left her. And I think she had to sit out a term, and then when we was going to term 4, she was going to term 2 again, and then she failed out again in term 2. And now once you fail twice in the same term, you go back to term 1. So now that we're in term 5, she is back in term 1. But she's going in with a new mindset. I'm hoping she was able to resolve some things, but perseverance is key. And I just really wow, like, she is not giving up, and that is just amazing to me. But the good thing about that is, you ain't got to tell nobody that you are a repeat. Go in, these are fresh people. Go in like you're starting with them, And I told her the mistake that she made constantly is she suffered in silence. Like when she was with us in term 2, pharmacology took her out both times, and she said nothing both times. Nothing. She said nothing. She just suffered in silence. I said, don't do that with these group of people, you know, because as a nurse, a lot of times, a lot of jobs you're gonna get is not from what you know, it's from who you know. You gotta learn networking in nursing school. You gotta get out of that shy, bubbly to yourself. I mean, don't, you know, for me, I just, like I said, I had that too. I got my 2 ace boom coons. But it's all about, you know, networking, because I don't know, for me, I don't talk to my friends and my family about my struggles in nursing school. I just stopped. They don't understand. They don't get it. Nursing school is a unique journey. It is like nothing else I've ever dealt with in my life. And I don't have any immediate family or close friends or anybody for that matter that I speak to on a daily basis in my life that are nurses. They cannot relate. Unless you've been through this journey, you can't relate. Period. So I only talk to my classmates about my nursing school journey. That's what they're there for, you know. You get those bonds. And some people that I've met for sure, I'm going to be friends with still after we're long done with this program. So, you know, that was one piece of advice that I gave her when I saw her last week. Don't be afraid to reach out to people and network. This car, I wish I can show you guys what this car is doing. Like, this car is literally swerving in different lanes. So I'm gonna go ahead and get off. I'll see you guys later. Alright, you guys, so my Amazon package arrived Saturday. Today's Monday, so my daughter's been bugging me to go ahead and open up my pinning dress and my shoes. Go ahead, baby. Happy Veterans Day to all you vets out there too.
Can I try?
Be careful. No.
I know. Oh, let me try it.
Be careful, y'all.
So this is my mama's pinning dress.
And all together, the shoes and the stockings cost me like $70. And nobody got a whole bunch of money on nothing. Unfold it, babe. Show them.
Nice. Beautiful.
Oh, I got to get this for my pinning. Isn't this cute? I'm going to try it on. I'm going to go do laundry, and then when I come back, I'm going to try it on. And since I've gotten to Turn 5, class never ends when it's supposed to end. We usually get out about an hour and a half later. So it's an hour and a half later day, you know, one of those days. I'm literally running off 2 hours of sleep, you guys. I didn't go to bed till 2 a.m. studying for this test today. And I got up at 5 a.m. to listen to the lecture again, just so it's fresh in my mind for us to get to school and for the computers to be down. So we end up just lecturing, and we got through 2 chapters today. That one chapter, literally, she stood up there and lectured for 2 hours. Like, what are you doing? It was just like a draining ass day. So the test is gonna be tomorrow. So we literally have a test Wednesday and Friday. Usually, like, my mind does not operate well with moving on to another test material before taking the other test, because like my brain just be overwhelmed. But at this point, I'm gonna have to like force myself to get over it real quick, because I won't have no time to study if I waited. And it's just absolutely too much information not to go back over it today. So I'll be studying for 2 tests today. I'm going to review for my test tomorrow that was supposed to take today. And then I'm going to go ahead and re-listen to the lecture, do my online questions and all that jazz. You know, I'm not going to lie. Like, sometimes I just feel like when my teacher is like reviewing, things just don't come fast. And I see it's for a lot of us in the class. I know it, you guys. If you put a test in front of me, I know it. We took our pinning pictures. Well, okay, what I'm saying, not pinning. The pinning PowerPoint profile pictures. They want it to be professional, whatnot. I'm gonna insert it. I love the pic. I just, y'all, I am. Your girl got to get back on her weight loss journey, but I'm at the end. I'm not, like, for real, honestly, I'm just trying to get through this program at this point. Alright, you guys, because at this point, I'm start rambling. I'm just really tired. This car need to back up off of me. Like, I mean, really doing the most back there. This car's really doing the most back there. But let me get on off this. I'm gonna jump onto 95, and it's gonna be an accident because cars not paying attention. Like the one behind me doing the most. See? Alright, y'all, let me get off this phone.
Wish I could start it over. Baby, I need you over. Wish I could taste, kiss you down by your waist. He treats you wrong.